Everyone, and welcome to another episode of RCRC, that is the Relationship Connection with Ronald and Charley, where we equip, empower, and educate couples on how to thrive in their relationships. How? Through candid conversations right here on this platform. I am Charley Willis, a mental health therapist.
I'm Ronald Willis, a marriage and family therapist, and today we will continue our discussion, What Happened to the Pursuit? First, let's revisit the clip from last week.
It has been a long day. It has been a long week. I am finally done. How about you?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm just on the computer, just relaxing.
Really, that's nice. So, how about you take me out on a date?
For what?
To eat, Ronald, to eat.
Why would I do that? We got food here.
Who's gonna cook it?
You gonna cook it, Charlie? What kind of question that is? You cook, I eat.
Ronald, I just said I was tired. I had a long work week, a long day. Let's go out. Relax.
Relax? Going out is a lot of work. You gotta maneuver through the traffic. You gotta get dressed. You gotta order the food. You gotta do all these things, man. Come on. And it's a lot of money.
Ronald, you used to take me out on a date.
I know. But that's when we were single. We married now. Man, folks don't go out, Charlie. The wife cook, the man eats.
Really? Okay, fine. I'll cook. But don't expect anything else.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
All right, now that was our clip from last week. We just illustrate what pursuit does not look like.
Exactly.
Definitely. We don't want to spend too much time on it because we did show that clip last week.
Mm-hmm.
But just want to remind our audience of what not to do.
Right. And if you saw yourself in that clip, you might need to continue to watch this show.
Don't do it and stuff, right? So, we want to educate our viewers out there and stuff. So we have another clip that shows them how to pursue, or should I say what rights looks like. So let's watch this clip, y'all.
Okay. What a work week, what a day. It is finally Friday. I'm exhausted. When will you be off from work?
Well, I'm not working. I'm just on the computer, really doing nothing.
Oh, okay. So, dinner. What are your thoughts about possibly going out?
Going out tonight?
Yes, tonight.
Oh, man. I really don't feel like going out to dinner.
I really don't feel like cooking.
So, where you want to go out and eat?
I don't know. I was thinking we can go out to Thompson's, that new Italian restaurant up the street. It's not far. It's just less than 3 minutes.
Definitely got to get dressed. I'm not going to wear what I got on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quickly get dressed.
Quickly get dressed. All
Spruced
right.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put on something nice, though. Nice outfit so we can enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay? And this will be our date night, so, let's go out and enjoy each other.
All right, sounds like a plan.
All right, then. So, we'll be ready and when? About 30 minutes?
I can do it.
All right, then. All right.
All right, let's get ready.
Okay.
Wow, Charlie, that was much better, though, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yes,
much
it
better,
was.
much better. A lot of consideration going on in that.
Yeah, did you see how you act at the end? Man, I felt pretty good. Let me hit my chest right here. Man, I did it. Because, the clip, both clip illustrate a desire for me not to want to go to dinner, right? But how I reacted to it was different and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because, I wanted to stay home and that was more relaxation for me versus going out. Mm-hmm. However, I have to consider my partner. And, I had to look at it like, okay, then if we stay home, how are we going to eat? Is she going to cook? Now, I could have came from a place of ordering the food.
That is true.
Right, I could have. However, my partner stated a desire of wanting to go out.
Mhm.
So, part of the pursuit is making a sacrifice and not making it about your feelings. If you can do it in spite of your feelings, guess what? You do it.
Mhm.
And then you know what's going down after that, right? Hey, there is some action going on.
Really?
Some action, man. I'm just saying action is going on.
I think the great part of it is what you said, just being considerate. Even when sometimes we don't want to do things, we have to be considerate of our partner.
Right.
And sharing that. I think that is the great part about all that.
Yeah, definitely. Because, you can't have a conversation that your partner starts about their thoughts and feelings and change it and make it about your thoughts and feelings. Because the conversation is not coming from that place.
Yeah.
It's coming from your thoughts and feelings. And I want to engage in that conversation and be understanding. Okay. And definitely, you can see the big difference between the two clips. And then the results, man, the results are way different. Because now needs are being met, y'all. Needs are being met.
Okay.
That's right. So, let's help our viewers out there. Let's give them some steps, and so that
can we let's revisit first, like what the definition of pursuit is. So we can
good
just
idea.
back
Good
out
idea.
there.
Let's go ahead and revisit that then. Okay, what you got, Charlie?
So the pursuit is a continuing process that existed at the beginning of the relationship and continues throughout the relationship. So we said that because we want to. Last week we talked about why it sometimes stops.
Right. Why it sometimes stops, and all the reason was negative, right?
Right.
Every last one of them.
And we want to revisit what it looks like and what it means, because a lot of times we do get in the relationship, we got that person, and we just let go. We showed up with our.
Then that's what I got to do.
Right. We showed up with our representative the first time, and then that's it. Yeah. So we want to put the pursuit back in the relationship if it's fell out.
Right.
And
Don't stop.
Don't stop and know that it's something that should be done throughout your relationship, throughout the course of your relationship.
Right. And then, as we said last week, what it does for you, it keeps the excitement in your relationship while creating a deeper connection. And it's according with the scripture that tells us, tells the man to leave his mother and father and connect. And that's what the pursuit does. It continues that process of connecting with your spouse. Yes, you pursued her. The pursuit was done, at the beginning of the relationship when you were dating. You're trying to connect. You're trying to do all these things. But it does not stop, because now you're in a relationship, and now that you're married, it continues throughout the relationship. And it becomes something powerful in your relationship that creates a deeper intimacy and create loving your partner and making them feel good.
Shows that you are caring,
right,
and you are still in it.
Right.
You're still in it. You're still in it. I think that's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. It's a warm feeling.
Yeah, you was warm in that video, right? Warm feeling, y'all. If you're a man, you want your wife to have warm feelings. I like the warm feelings, man.
All right, so we're going to talk about some steps or some points, what we should do. And like I always say, this is not all inclusive, but it's some things that we should look at and keeping the pursuit going,
Keep the pursuit going on.
Keeping the pursuit going. It's very important. All right, so the first thing we want to do that some people don't do,
right,
is establish a date night.
That's right, because if you don't establish a date night, you probably won't be going on dates. Because life going to get in the way. Your routine is going to get in the way. All these things get in the way and stuff. And you got to remember, when you're doing that before you got married, before y'all was in a committed relationship. So just because you're in a committed relationship, just because you're married, it should not stop.
Right.
Continue dating your spouse, your significant other, your ride or die. I'm going to continue dating Charlie, y'all.
And that's the scripture here I want to look at is Romans 15:2, what it says, each of us should please our neighbors for their good to build them up. And that's what we should be doing.
Ooh, that's powerful.
And you know what something else, when we say date night, we want to look at what we did in the beginning versus now.
Right.
Because now when we go on a date, we got our cell phones and
We
we're
got all the other
distracted
devices, and we got some things going on in a relationship.
Right. We're not talking like, originally, like when we first started dating someone, we weren't on the phone. We were talking and getting to know
engaged in that
them.
conversation.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that the date night, you talk about things that make your partner feel good. This is not the opportunity to talk about things going in a relationship that can create some resentment, can create some arguments. No, this date night, the purpose is to make each other feel good. And that's why we reference this scripture in Romans 15:2 that says, place our neighbors for their good, and this is what it's going to do for them. Build them up.
Yes.
That's what you want. You want to build your partner up. You want to make them feel good about you, feel good about themselves, and feel good about the relationship. Woo! Man, that's powerful.
Yeah, that is. I think I want a date night tonight.
All right. You got it. Because I need some needs fulfilled.
Anyway. Yeah. So wrapping up for the date night, make it something routine that happens routine. You schedule it. Don't let it just be something that you do one time and that's it. You know, if you can do it weekly, do it weekly. But if you can stop and spend that time together, just you two, is very important.
All right. What's step 2, Charlie?
Number 2 is sacrifice.
Make the sacrifice.
Right. Let's go ahead and put that. Ephesians 5:2 says, and walk in the way of love, just as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us as fragrant offering and a sacrifice to God. It's a sacrifice. You have got to make a sacrifice in your relationship.
Yeah. Now, you don't have to make this particular type of sacrifice. So this gave an example of what we should be doing. But, some of the sacrifice you do is sacrifice your time. Sacrifice your feelings. Like in the first clip, I wasn't sacrificing my feelings. I didn't want to go. I want to relax. That's it. But in the second clip, I didn't want to go, but I still made that sacrifice. I sacrificed how I was feeling about going and to please my partner. And then when I please my partner, guess what? We both are getting pleased. And we both are enjoying the date. We both enjoying each other because the date is founded on making each other feel good.
But when I hear sacrifice, I also think about compromise.
Yep, that's right. Everything can't go your way.
Right.
You
can compromise and make that work. If it wasn't about me going out, and if the big issue, say for example, the big issue was the dinner deal.
Right.
You didn't want to go out.
Could have ordered food.
Or you could have helped make dinner. We could have
Could have ordered food. Yeah, I could have helped make dinner too.
Yeah, we could have made dinner together. That's a sacrifice. Okay.
All right. What's step 3, y'all?
Step 3, being attractive and sexy is what we have here. Proverbs 5:19 says, "A loving doe, a graceful deer, may her breast satisfy you always. May you ever be intoxicated with her love."
Now, y'all know I love this scripture.
Right, he does.
But I do want to emphasize on the last part. May you ever be intoxicated with her love.
That's strong.
Yes, that is very strong. That is so correct and stuff because, naturally as a man, I want to be intoxicated with your love. Right?
Right. I'm glad.
You're glad, right? But, part of being intoxicated with your love is being attractive and sexy. Both parties want to keep that going because I'm thinking in the beginning, that's some of the things that cause you to connect, right?
True.
I'm attracted to you, you're sexy, and vice versa.
Okay. That might not be for everybody, but yeah. Go ahead.
But, sometimes we get in our relationship and we get comfortable and stop looking good for our partner. And we want to keep that going. We did it in the beginning and we want to continue that throughout our relationship.
I can agree with that.
That's right.
I mean, it's not something you're going to be doing 24/7, but being cognizant of
right, because you didn't do it 24/7 in the beginning, right?
No, I did not.
When you was dating, so naturally you're not going to do it 24/7 now, but you don't want to get so comfortable where you don't do it at all.
Right.
That's right. And this is really dominated by the women in their pursuit for the man of being attractive and sexy.
It's a silent pursuit, would you say?
It's that passive-aggressive pursuit that goes on and stuff. A woman puts on a really nice outfit and she's looking good. And she wants her partner to recognize that she's looking good. I do it a lot to you, right, Charlie? I said, ooh, Charlie, you're looking good.
Yeah, you do.
That's right. And you want that, right?
Right, I do.
That's right. Actually, you want it more than I want it.
Okay.
All right, then. All right, so what's the next point?
Step number 4, doing things that make your partner feel good. Luke 31 reference to do to others as you would have done to them. So we want our partner to feel good, don't we?
That's right. We echoing this throughout this understanding of pursuit. And it's about making your partner feel good so that you can continue on the relationship. Imagine when you was dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your pursuit didn't make your partner feel good.
Wouldn't be no relationship, wouldn't be no marriage, wouldn't be any of that.
I don't think I want to go on a date with him or her no more.
That's right. That first date, that end date.
Yeah, you make your partner feel bad on the pursuit.
Yeah.
There is no other date.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
It's gone. It's done. Okay. So definitely, the foundation of pursuit is making you feel your partner good. And then the scripture tells us, do to others as you want them to do to you. You want to feel good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you make them feel good. They make you feel good. Now we feeling good.
You know what? And little things can help.
Man. Little things can help and stuff, man. You can send out just a little text message saying that you look good, you look handsome, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
You send things, little small things, right, and put a smile on your partner's face. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you put a smile on your partner's face, you know what that does for them?
What?
That makes them think about you in a positive way.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, it does feel good to receive a random text. That someone that you're saying, I love you, thinking about you, it feels good.
Definitely. It feels
bringing
good.
that caring.
Because then it creates a thought process. They're thinking about me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In a positive way.
That's right.
That's right. So 4, let's look 5.
All right. 5. So number 5 is Number 4 was doing, and now we're saying things that make our partner feel good. Never stop saying, I love you. Telling him or her that you love them. We're referencing Corinthians 16:14, do everything in love. And that can capture with both of them as well. Right,
because we kind of alluded to this when we talked about step 4.
Right.
So they're connected together and stuff, right? But the main point in all this is putting love to the forefront.
Mm-hmm. And when I think about saying things in love, saying things that make your partner feel good, you look nice.
Yeah, you look nice.
You look nice today. Right. I really like that on you. Yeah. And I like those little compliments.
They do. They make you feel good and stuff, right? Because you want that. You want somebody to say something good to you. Okay. And I'm gonna go back to step 4 because I forgot about you. I went off into step 5, right? Okay. So step 4, is doing things and it's customary that sometimes men buy women flowers or something like that and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be transparent here. Right? I'm gonna be transparent, y'all. There was some flowers came into this house, this location right here, one for me, and I start feeling a certain kind of way, y'all. And it's not because the flowers came to you from your friend, female friend
at work,
right? At work, it's because I didn't do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did.
Wow. And just a little caption on that. I helped her with a
explain
project.
This. You need to explain some things, Charlie.
I helped her with a project, and she was very thankful for it, and she sent me flowers. So.
And I did my investigation to ensure, ensure this coming from a woman.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but it made me say, Ron, you need to step your game up.
Really?
Yeah, it did. It's like, you need to step your game up.
I knew she was sending something. I didn't know what it was. So when they came out, I was like, "Wow, you should have." And the look on your face
it wasn't even
like...
from me. I was like, "What's that say? Is another chicken in the hen house or something? What's going on, y'all?" Man, so I was like, man, because that's I don't really do that, because I don't really. I don't think you really like flowers like that and stuff, so I don't really do it a lot. So
I like flowers.
Yeah. I saw how you was looking when you got those flowers though. So you done planted a seed.
But the big thing about that.
What?
And you can look at this in your relationship, right? Because it can fall into this. But the big thing about that was someone appreciated something I did.
Yeah, that was huge, and they showed it with doing something,
right?
And that's what we're talking about when we talk about to pursue. You got to do some things to show that person that you love them, and you want to do things that make them feel good. Because the negative things and all other things that make you feel bad, they will come.
Yep, waiting at the
They will
door.
come. You ain't got to do anything about those. They are coming, but you really got to put emphasis on the pursuit to make your partner feel good. You got to do that. Don't stop. Okay. All right, what's our next step, Charlie?
All right, so you went back to doing things that make your partner feel good.
And we talked about step 5.
And we talked about step 5.
So let's do step 6.
Okay, and then now we're going to go to step 6, which is allure your spouse.
What is that about?
And we're referencing scripture, Hosea 2:14. Therefore, I am now going to allure her. Therefore, I am now going to allure her. I will lead her into the wilderness and speak tenderly to her. Allure her.
Yeah, and I like the part when it says speak tenderly to her. And the foundation for me is the way you talk to your spouse.
Okay.
It makes a difference. Okay. And it'll magnify either positive or negative based on the way you talk in the tone that you use to talk to your spouse. You can talk about something serious to your spouse, right? And they can receive it because of the way you present it. So, in our dialogue, in our conversation, as we go around with each other and stuff, right? It becomes very attractive when you talk to your spouse in a certain way that they can receive and understand what you are saying. It's just like going back to saying things that make your partner feel good. This connects with that.
Right.
Because it's just a certain way that you want to conduct yourself in a certain way. You could say, I love you in a certain way that really makes it connect and it become alluring.
I think we had that conversation one time before.
You and I?
Yeah, you and I, because that was something I do a lot.
You do it a lot. I do not do it a lot.
Yeah, I say I love you. And you felt that it would
it was generic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just it came a formality.
Right.
I didn't connect it with you loving me. I connected with you saying bye to me. See you later. I love you. So I connect with saying bye, and I didn't connect it with you actually loving me.
Yeah. But I for me, and it's individually based. It was something that I didn't hear a lot growing up.
Right. So you put.
So I always make an intention to say it, and tell my children that, and tell you that.
Right.
And so it means a lot for me to say that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, Charlie.
That was alluring.
You think we might need to go ahead and end this right now so we can do some loving, y'all? Anyway, I love you. You love me.
The next step. Okay.
What?
Let's move forward.
All right, cut the tape, y'all. Cut it. All right, what's the next step?
All right, this would be number 7.
Okay.
All right. Know your spouse's love language. And let's just go ahead and say
there are 5 of them.
Yeah, what the love languages are: acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, and physical touch.
All right, now
we may need to do a whole episode show on
the love language. That is correct. Though.
So this is something really important to know about yourself and your spouse. I think a lot of people drop the ball on this. They brush over it gently, or they don't even know, don't have the knowledge of it that it exists and that it should be looked at in your relationship.
Right. Because it's very powerful to understand that. Because once you understand it, then you to change, how you act, how you react, and it lets you know how to focus, when you're doing things in your relationship with your spouse. And like if your spouse is active service, then that becomes your focus.
Right. Now
you definitely want to be understanding that just because that is number 1, that does not mean you ignore the other 4.
Right, definitely.
Well, I'm going to do active service, but since that's your number 1, you won't be getting the gifts. There will be no word of affirmation. Okay? No. The active service, the 5 love language let you know which one you need to focus on most, but it does not mean exclude the other 4 out.
And you probably can see it in your spouse. You can probably...
Right, you can see it.
Figure it out even without them telling you what their love language is.
Right. So what's mine, Charlie?
Physical touch.
All right, y'all. All right now.
That would be your number 1. I'm just saying that your number 2 is quality time.
All right, man.
I get that right?
You did. You definitely. I think you just researched what men like. Physical touch.
It's very obvious through this video. So
this video is very obvious, right?
So I guess I can ask you the same thing about mine.
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
Number uno,
number
man.
one. And what's number two?
Man, receiving gifts.
You got that right.
Man, I squeezed it out, man.
Yeah.
Receiving gifts, man.
So knowing that, now that you know it, put it in practice,
That's right, man.
Just don't know it and not do anything about it,
Yeah.
Not saying that it has to be, you have to go out and buy gifts every day or anything, but just knowing what it is.
Right.
And acting on it. It means a lot. It's big.
It's definitely
It's big. It can
and then,
upgrade that pursuit I was talking about.
That's right, because the act of service, the five love language. When you're doing, it's not about you, right? I don't like to receive gifts, so I don't give gifts. No, it's not about you. Okay,
gotta remember that,
right? Because one of the services I do for you, I don't really care for it that much. I mean, I do it, but I don't really. Yeah, it's okay.
Really?
Yeah, you want to know what it is?
What is it?
Massaging your feet.
Oh,
you love that. You love that. I don't know that I love that. I love that. I love the way you respond, liking it. But myself, like, okay, I'll massage your feet. Okay, all right.
I already know because it doesn't last long.
Oh, it doesn't last long. Hey, at least you get it though. At least you get it. Okay, man. So you wanted to last a little bit longer, Charles?
Yeah.
I want to, let me know how long. So,
okay,
hey,
I will. I'm thankful that you even do it.
Massage my feet a little bit longer. Yeah. Let me know that I'll do a little bit longer for you, baby.
Okay, all right.
That's the kind of man I am, Thanks for service,
Right, thanks. Now, and the love languages are really big for pursuit.
Oh yeah,
really
it's huge. It's a big action, that we do for each other and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely. And then let's say if you don't know your love language, your spouse love language, or you may be like, I don't know what it is. I think I know what it is. You can Google the information. Okay, put in that search, and it'll allow you to answer some questions. And the question will give you the results of what is your partner love language, and do the same for yourself. So each partner can know what is their love language. It's a very powerful thing to use and to know and understand. And it keeps the pursuit in your relationship going on, because that's what you want. The bottom line is you doing things to make your partner feel good about you, themselves, in the relationship.
That's right. Okay. Great. So, wow, that was great. The pursuit we talked about. This was part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, go back and look at part 1. It's still available on demand. So that was great, Ronald. Great show today.
All right.
So we want to thank you guys for watching RCRC. That is a relationship connection with Ronald and Charley. You want to know more about us? Look us up on our website at firstfocusfaith.com or check out our social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram.
And don't forget, we need y'all help. Please help support this ministry. You can click the donate button below, or you can use our Cash App at First Focus Faith.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
We are here to equip, empower, and educate by helping couples thrive in their relationship. To see more from us, help support this ministry with a charitable contribution